What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, we're back with some more crypto talk. Let's get it. All right, guys, so before we jump into this, yes, we are talking Polkadot, or DOT, as many of you may know it. Okay, so but before we jump into this, smash that like button. If you like Polkadot and you want to see it go to the moon, we think it might. So if you like Polkadot, you like crypto, smash that like button. Let us know. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps us out. We are growing at a great pace. We are super thankful for that. So thank you to everybody that has been subscribing. With that being said, let's jump into it. We're going to get right in my screen. We're going to talk some Polkadot, where we think it could go to, where it's at right now. We're going to talk about the project. We're going to do all that. Let's get it. All right. We are on trustycoinmarketcap.com as always, guys, and we're taking a look at Polkadot. And man, I love this project right here. So we're just going to get that out of the way right now. We are going to give you a price prediction at the end of this video, so definitely stick around, and we will definitely talk about that. But just know I love this project. I think it has massive potential, and we're going to talk why I think that. Okay, so sitting right now at $34. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now, sitting at $34. Let's take a look at the charts as far as where this is right now, where it could get to. We're going to talk about that later on. So, you can see, I mean, it's had a very nice run up. I mean, this has been a very solid performing project right here ever since it was launched. People love it. I don't blame them. I love it too. What I want to do is I want to dive right into their website right now, and we're going to kind of go through some of the fundamentals and the reasons why I like them. I mean, you guys know me. Look, I'm not a big technical analysis person. I don't get into all that type of stuff. I love watching it. I love learning about it. And there are some amazing YouTubers that cover all that type of stuff. That's just not my cup of tea. For me, investing, always comes down to the fundamentals of the company. Do they have great leadership? Do they have a great use case? Excuse me. Where can I see that price going? Where are they at compared to where they've been? All that type of stuff is usually what I like to look into and kind of how I base my decisions for it. So I want to talk about Polkadot and what my thoughts on it are. Basically, Polkadot was founded by one of the previous co-founders of Ethereum. Okay, he ended up leaving Polkadot because he wanted to solve many of the problems that Ethereum had. High gas fees, slower speed. Okay, what does this sound like? This sounds a lot like Charles Hoskinson from Cardano, or Cardano, however you pronounce it. It's a very similar story because they both were co-founders at Ethereum as well, ended up leaving to start their own thing, and same goal in mind, basically fix the inherent problems that Ethereum had. Okay, now the interesting thing with all this, and we'll scroll down their website a little bit, and we're going to be talking about a lot of this stuff here coming up very shortly, but the really interesting thing about Polkadot, and one of the things that I really, it's very curious about it, is it's kind of been dubbed the Ethereum Killer. Okay, Cardano and Polkadot are both kind of dubbed the same thing, the Ethereum Killer. And guys, over the years, there have been so many projects where people have been trying to say the same thing. Okay, so, you look at TRON. Okay, you look at Neo. I mean, you look at all these projects previously that have been there, and at one point they were in the spotlight and people were saying, oh, they're the Ethereum Killer, they're the ones that are finally going to take him down. Well, guess what? Nobody's done it. Nobody's even come close to doing it. Okay, this is a different scenario right here. Okay, and I'm not saying that Ethereum's going to get taken down anytime soon or anything like that, but I'm saying this is a different ball game right here. Polkadot is coming into the market with a different outlook on things. They operate very similar to Cardano. They're not going to go in and just shoot from the hip. They are going to have a plan. They're going to execute on that plan, and they don't care how long it takes them. Okay, and I think that's one of the most important things. And we could take a look at the roadmap and everything, but we're not going to dive too deep into it that way. I just want to give you guys kind of the Cliff Notes version of this. Basically, what you need to know is, they're totally fine with taking their time with it. They're looking at the longevity of the project, making sure that the technology and everything that they're doing is perfect before they get too far ahead of themselves for it. So where I believe Ethereum is the best position for this bull run, I think similar to Cardano, Polkadot is going to be very well positioned moving forward towards the 2024 bull run, which is kind of the next bull run that we've been pegging happening after this one ends. So this is still going to be a big winner during this one, but I think the biggest potential is going to be during that next bull run. So what I want to talk about though is because Ethereum has had such low competition, I mean, like I said, truthfully, nobody's even come close to it. Companies tend to get a little bit lazy. They rest on their laurels. They get complacent, and it's the same thing that happens in everyday life with, look at sports teams that are just so far superior to everybody else. Eventually they get knocked off because they get bored. They have no competition. They have no standard to hold themselves to. Okay. So it's the same type of analogy for this right here. And Ethereum, I think that you're going to start to see the chinks in the armor showing more and more as time goes on. Like I said, right now, I think Ethereum is going to be the darling of this bull run, and that's why I'm so high on them right now. However, moving forward, it opens up the gates for players like Polkadot and Cardano. So I want to talk about right now the biggest difference between Polkadot and Ethereum. Okay, so the whole concept of Ethereum is the tokens are built basically on top of the Ethereum code. Okay, so they're built on top of the Ethereum code. Polkadot's different. Polkadot, and you can see right in here, true interoperability. Okay, and it's got all the different features of it and everything, but I really kind of want to focus on this part of it right here, because this is the really, really important part, and I want everybody to kind of grasp this, and we're going to try to simplify it as much as we can. Whereas Ethereum's tokens are built on top of the Ethereum code, Polkadot is more of like an ecosystem. Okay, each token is built inside of it, and it connects to the dot chain. Okay, interconnectivity, or however you pronounce that, interoperability, if you want to base it off from the word that they're using right there. Big difference right there, and I'm really excited to see how that plays out, because I think it gives Polkadot more functionality moving forward, and it really truly will help solve a lot of those inherent issues that Ethereum does have. Ethereum, make no mistake, again, they're going to have a big run, and they're going to be a huge winner during this one. A lot of that, though, is because they were first to market, okay, and they were kind of the early adopter of being that big tech company for it. Now that they're getting some competition, yeah, there's definitely some innovation going on right here, and I really like what I'm seeing with that. Okay, one last thing I want to talk about is IDOs. Okay, so in stock, in the stock market, you have IPOs, which is an initial public offering. It's the first time that the public is able to purchase stock of a company that's went public. Okay, in the crypto space, you have ICOs traditionally, which is initial coin offering. Very much the same, very similar concept to an IPO. Now, DOT is going to have something called IDOs, which is going to be an initial DOT offering, okay? And I'm really, really excited for that, because I can tell you a lot of those different projects that are going to be coming out of the DOT ecosystem are going to be hot as a pistol, okay? People are going to want to invest in that, because Polkadot is definitely it's a blue chipper. It's one that investors love. As you can obviously see based on the chart right here, it's been getting a ton of love ever since it launched and everything, and I think it will continue to. So definitely watch out for some of those projects that are coming out of the DOT ecosystem. I do think that is going to be a great opportunity right there to make some significant gains just on some of those projects right there. Now, moving forward, where do I think honestly that this project could get to by the end of this bull cycle? Okay, I am pretty high up on this project. I mean, so are a lot of other people. I mean, it's sitting at what, number 6 right now in terms of total market cap. I mean, people love this project. I agree with them 100%. I do think that eventually it has the legs and the potential to overtake Ethereum. Not during this one. Probably, like I said, over the coming years, it does have that potential. During this bull run, I see no reason to believe that it can't reach $250. I really think that is absolutely a possibility during this bull run. If everything kicks in, later on as we are expecting that it's going to, the institutional money continues to flow in, and then it starts to flow down to some of these other projects, I think absolutely the sky is the limit with this project. I love this project, and I do believe that this has the legs and the potential to get to $250. So guys, let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Do you hold DOT? Do you love this project? And what do you think that the price point of this is honestly going to be at the end of this bull run? Let us know.
The key to financial independence is through diversification of money. The days of only making money one way are gone. Are you tired of gurus telling you how to make money? Well then, say goodbye to paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for expert info or for a course on how to make money. And welcome to Retail Underground, a revolutionary all-in-one live streaming platform hosted by $2 million sellers in brick-and-mortar retail and online sales. We have live streams that not only are engaging, but incredibly informative. You'll learn something new every day. Whether it's selling on Amazon, we've done that. Building $1 million brick-and-mortar retail empire, we've done that. Investing in the latest cryptocurrency, we are sharing all of our trade secrets, and you'll have fun along the way. Click on the link below for a free 10-minute webinar and begin your journey to financial independence.